women.
Slayer.
How do you think that's
Sweetheart, I'm gonna tell you like this. My cookies is worth the wait.
Well, first off, check that sweet.
If he is in his
This ain't a rap song, it's red pill rage. This ain't a rap song, it's red pill rage. This ain't a rap song, it's red pill rage. This ain't a rap song, it's red pill rage. There used to be a time that fairy tales were true.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor? Hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, I got about 4 videos for you today. The first video is going to be the video in front of me of a guy explaining why he likes to date women between the ages of 21 through 25. And I would be giving commentary on that, on what I think about his statement. Next video is going to be Kevin Samuels putting a single mother in check who talks about what her value is. Now, this is just going to be one of them ones I'm definitely going to have to commutate on this, because a lot of you guys are going to be able to relate to what comes out of her mouth. The next video is going to be a woman breaking down why a real man will never, ever, ever ask for money. And what she says, I am going to truly agree with, and I will be breaking that down as well. And then we have my man Andrew Tate explaining how men give up more to be in a relationship and is more willing to work hard to give up everything to a woman. He's just willing to do it. Men live for women. But the first video is going to be a guy explaining why he likes women between the ages of 21 through 25. Let's get to it.
These women love young women.
Slayer.
Between 21 and 25.
21.
21 and 25.
You're 33.
I'm 33 years old. It's been the best.
I think I know why.
The best experience. Like, these women typically very malleable, right? Very cooperative, extremely cooperative, right?
Kevin Samuels Jr.
Exciting. Listen.
For sure.
No, let me tell you, because I'm just being very honest about my experience. Like, they don't have many negative experiences, so they do truly give you grace.
Nigga, what?
All right. First of all, coming from a guy that do deal with younger women, I'm gonna tell you, this is all cap. Everything that he just said out of his mouth sounds cool for the red pill community, guys. That's like, yeah, you're supposed to get a young girl. Sorry, but 1960 is over. Everything over the age of 15 now already knows everything. See, I still deal with young women, so guess what? They're still feisty. They're just like the younger guys are explaining. The only difference between the older men and the younger men is that we have the finances to do more things. That's what she's dating you for. But when it comes to temperament, the younger women are not just saying, oh, you're an older guy, let me just give in. No, they're going to survey the area too. They're going to see what you're working with. They're going to want something out of you. They're going to be practicing hypergamy. All this, oh, I'm an older man, I just want a nice woman who haven't had that much done to her. You better go overseas. You better go over to the Middle East. That's where you're going to get it. In America, these girls are already watching P-Hub at 13. By the time they 21 through 25, they know the game already. That's how I know this guy is lying and it's all cap. These girls are still feisty. When you're dealing, an older guy is just the one that's going to tell them, man, shut up and sit down. No, stop running your mouth like that. Nah, don't do that. That's what we got to do. That's what she's expecting you to do. She's expecting you to play this fatherly role. He's like, oh, they're so gracefully. He's lying. This is what guys say online in the comments that really ain't living out that life. If you really out here living out the life, then you'll know. As an older man with younger women, they become annoying. They're not graceful at all. They're only good for the bedroom, and that's real talk. Next video is going to be Kevin Samuels breaking down a woman who thinks, hold on, let me adjust this, who thinks what her value is her value. And I like how he words this. This is definitely cool. Let's get to it.
to marriage? So when I said if you attracted a higher value man, you think you're going to make him wait until marriage? How do you think that's a...
Sweetheart, I'm gonna tell you like this. My cookies is worth the wait.
Well, first off, check that, sweet. I know your cookies ain't worth the wait because you ain't made nobody wait. You got 2 kids without a marriage.
Ooh. And he's absolutely right. That's what women think. When women say, oh, my cookies are worth the wait, my cookies are worth him doing this, my cookies are worth you doing that. All she's telling you is that I am very experienced and I know exactly what to do in the bedroom. She's already placed a price on her heart. That's what you guys have to understand with women, is that they found a way to sell their souls while trying to still look modern. It doesn't work that way. When you start putting a price on your soul, the only one that doesn't fall for it is the mental ill men. See, you gotta realize, if you still going to the strip club, you're mentally ill. You still chasing the cat, you mentally ill. You still throwing yourself out there, you mentally ill. Especially if you ain't got nothing going on in your life, you're mentally ill. Those are the only type of guys that's gonna still be saying, oh yeah, the cat's worth it. Let me spend the money to get to it because she said the cat's worth it. No, all she telling me is, I'm very experienced. After that, she's done. She's good. She's for the streets. It's that simple. And what messes a lot of guys up is you let your infatuation to a woman override the flags that she's gave you to show you that she's for the streets. You overlook them. Let's get to the next video.
If he's in his masculine and he's
Hold on.
at the end of the day, your money doesn't really mean anything to a man. At the end of the day,
thank you.
His money is my money and my money is my money. Like, he's not going to take money from me. If he is in his masculine and he is doing what he needs to do, he is a provider. He is not going to want to dig in my pocket. Oh, babe, can I pull $20 till tomorrow? Like, no, he's not going to do that if he's really in his masculine.
Yes.
And she's absolutely right. When you're in your masculine, you're not gonna ask a woman for nothing at all. It's that simple. Because you already have that dominant mindset that you can take care of everything. That's the reason why you work hard. It ain't gonna be no splitting the check. See, I could take a woman out and not expect anything after it because I need something psychological more than I do physical. So the money that I spend on a date with women will be for me to check their psychology, not to see their physical form. The physical form will come later. You get used to that already. And that's what a lot of men have to understand, is that you have to approach a woman like you're a warrior and she's just an asset to you. But a lot of you guys out there, you think me being a nice guy, me being in love, and the way I treat her holds more value. No, it doesn't. No. It's how you carry yourself and what you won't do that other guys are going to do. Next, we have my man Andrew Tate breaking down exactly why men work harder and is willing to give up more. Let's get to it.
We make money. Why do you think, listen, let me tell you the secret about being a man. We'll sleep on our boys' couch. We don't give a fuck. Why do you think we're buying Armani suits and Lamborghinis and mansions for dudes?
For women.
For women. We're out here making money to give it all to you. All we want you to do is to be loyal and not have some dude talking Mars Taurus in your ear. That's all we want. That's all we want.
I have to respectfully
disagree. It's really not that difficult, right? That's all it is. And I agree with what you're saying. But listen, men have evolved to be competitive. Evolved to compete with each other. And a man is more prepared. We talk about male CEOs, right? That's the biggest thing. There's more male CEOs than female CEOs. I'll tell you why. Because a man will give up his life to become CEO. A woman still wants to go see her friends, still wants to have kids, and she should, because it's more important than a job. She still wants to have a day off because she's a bit sad. Most men are doing 18-hour days for 15 years. Like, you don't understand the work ethic a man has inside of him. We have an innate desire to conquer Earth.
And that's what makes y'all great.
And that's what makes us all great. And so it's unfair for us to compare and direct correlation. The biggest arguments we're having on this panel is about direct correlation comparisons.
There is no such thing.
And there's no such thing. Women have children and do fantastic things to be deep.
And he's absolutely right. That's what most of you guys, you're living for. You're living to fall in love. You're living to work hard just to turn around and give your money to a woman. There's no man walking around that works hard every day to just spend money on himself and then go hang out with his boys. I'm sorry, that's not what's going on. Because 9 times out of 10, the guy that has money, your boys don't have money. It doesn't work like that. You're not gonna grow up and everybody in the neighborhood that you know and that you're close to is going to be successful. It's not going to be that way. Once you start getting the money and you start to get out and buy things that you like and buy things that you love, you start to become lonely, and then you want someone to hang out with. So you're going to be looking for a girl to go on trips with and a girl to go spend time with. You guys out there that don't get women, you're just looking for women to sleep with. So it's cool for you to say, yeah, man, I'm just going to run through these girls and I'm just going to do this. And that's your alter ego talking. When you get on your grind and you get on your purpose, you ain't got time to chase women because they're going to be chasing you. What a lot of people are making the mistakes at in life is that you're comparing yourself to what you see on TV. You're comparing yourself to celebrities. You're comparing yourself to YouTubers. You're comparing yourself to Instagrammers. You're comparing yourself to everyone that sets their lifestyle up to look better than yours. So you're attracted to a fantasy, not knowing that all of this stuff is gimmicks and only a very few people are actually making the money to know what to do with it. Others are just taking the money trying to prove to you that they have more money than what they really have, anticipating that someone treats them like a servant. That's what everyone wants. Everyone is trying to mimic kings and queens. They want to walk into a building and everybody in the building says, look who it is. That's what people are living for. They're living to live like a king. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to showcase themselves into living like a king instead of working for it. You want something out of life, you gotta go get it. That's including a good woman. And for women, that's including a good man. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.